Hey guys, this is Intuitive Anthony doing another social media video. This is the second time I've tried to record this video because TikTok for the last couple hours has been screwing me over and would not put my video up. So this is the message, guys, chosen ones. This is going to be a big year for 2023. Because I was saying in the previous video, last year, at the end of last year on December 31st, it did not look like it was going to start off to be a good new year because my phone service got turned off on December 31st. So it took me about 2 weeks to go back and forth with companies and figure out what was going on, get to the bottom of it, and in turn get my service back on. Now the service is on, there's no problem. But I also, along with changing providers, I got a new number. I got a new phone number because, as you know, chosen ones, these toxic people that you cut out of your life, these narcissists, these flying monkeys, anybody who's working on behalf of the evil queen or the evil king or the evil scorpion king or whatever it is, working on behalf of these people, will go at you for them, even though they know you want nothing to do with them. And lately I was getting mysterious phone numbers from a text-free now number. I mean, I know who it was. But they're so desperate for your energy. And after you block them and block them from the social media, they will come up with a text-free now number. Just so that you'll respond to it so that they can siphon what little energy they can through a text message. That's how sad it is. But they have to do this because eventually there's going to be a thing called the narcissistic collapse. Because they're not going to get fed compliments, resources, money, things that they need because they know they do not possess the skills to manifest those things on their own. So they will go through something which is called a narcissistic collapse, where they're basically shut down. They're going to basically shut down. And that evil, vindictive, hateful personality is going to come out full throttle. And if you are lucky enough to get away from it, you won't have to worry about it because they're going to lash out at any and everything they can because things are not going their way. Poor baby. Poor Eve. That's the way it's going to be. But guys, back to the point of this message, this is going to be a good year because I, in turn doing my videos, there was someone that I watched and got a lot of information from when I was going through my spiritual awakening. And I was starting to put people in categories and starting to do a life review and seeing who played what part and who were the players on this chessboard and who was doing what. And that's in turn when I started cutting off people. Because you can't play both sides, and I don't respect anybody that plays both sides. And even God says in the Bible, you are lukewarm, so I will spit you out of my mouth. You're neither hot nor cold. I don't have time for that. Oh, well, that's what she doing. Yeah, she's doing it, and you helping her. You're an enabler. You just as bad, if not the same thing. And I'm sorry, y'all. The situation still remains. The apple don't fall far from the tree. But there's a lot of good things because the person that I was learning from during the spiritual awakening and, really just ruminating over the players on the chessboard and where I want to go in the future and what I need to get rid of and what was no longer serving me. Because a lot of people you have in your life only there for what they can get and they're not serving you, so you have to cut them off. But I got a response from someone that helped me a lot that I watched on YouTube. They messaged me. And I was able to say hi to that person, and I thank them for helping me through that difficult period because that was kind of important, you know what I mean? But who knows what possibilities can come from that interaction. So you never really know. Like, I'm starting to get the feeling that the winds of this year in 2023 are going to change, and they're going to swing from side to side, and it's going to get good, y'all. So treat people with respect. Be open to what is coming. If you're in a bad mood, you don't have to let the world know you're in a bad mood because remember, that's when the enemy loves to attack, when you're at your weakest or at your lowest. So you put one foot in front of the other, you smile and be blessed because every day above ground is a good one. And it will all come to pass because this year, there are going to be some things that you never even thought you were going to see coming. And it's going to be a lot of things that's just going to blindside you because that's the way God moves. He's mysterious in that way. But as long as you keep yourself open and your heart receptive to what's coming and you keep the faith, you'll be surprised. This year is going to turn out good. And if you have any good comments about what's going on so far in this year, put it in the comment section. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Hit a thumbs up on the video or like it so that the algorithm will know that the video was good and recommend it to others, because we got to reach one and teach one and expose everybody to looking at life in a different way, because the way that the world is going is not working. That's why you can see the system itself of the economy shutting down. Sometimes you got to go off-road. Narrow is the way that leads to life. Wide is the path that leads to destruction. So do not be afraid to shake things up, and just be good to yourself and the people that you come into contact with. And if you got a door closed and you block somebody, stay with those boundaries up, because they're looking for one weak moment so that they can come back in and finish destroying you like they previously started out to. But guys, this is Intuitive Anthony. Until I talk to you again, it's date night. Me and my baby are eating steaks with onions and mushrooms. And here's my baby.
Hey!
So he got a mouthful of food, but I wanted to do this video again because he was in the last one, but TikTok is not putting it up. And I thought he was going to talk in this one, but I guess he was just going to let me talk because
Well, he didn't, because it wasn't the same. You didn't bring the story up the correct way to bring up the other story.
About?
You brought up a story about your aunt, and they reconciled the story, they put the story together with my mom.
Oh, yeah, this is the thing, what it was. Thank you for reminding me. Last year, we put Lamont's mom out because she was basically at war with the house. We wanted certain things to be done to maintain the house and keep it a certain way.
This was actually our dream house. This is like totally our dream house and stuff like that. So that's why we was having a problem with her, because this was our dream house and we just wanted her to respect our dream house. So that's how that whole situation was. While we had to go through what we went through with her, but now we're able to. With this being our dream house, our date nights, like if we stay up late, we don't have to worry about being so quiet and doing all this extra stuff. I mean, you know, this is how I feel like this. What I feel is very good, because now we don't have to be so quiet at night. It's like, cause we stay up till about early in the morning, so we stay up. So we don't have to be. So we want to laugh loud. We want to watch TV loud. We want to do whatever we want to do loud, and not be worried about somebody's like, oh my God, you're being too loud, and causing a whole lot of drama in our house. So that's just a good thing that there's not a whole lot of drama in our house, especially our dream house that we've been wanting for like our whole life. Now, so back to Anthony.
Yeah, because see, this was the thing that when you try to be good to somebody, you try to give them something better. If they don't want it and they don't appreciate it, they're going to make you feel guilty for demanding it, because it's up to you to say, you know what? There's no more. I'm not tolerating this no more. No more the confusion. No more the chaos. No more of that negative energy and that bad, vile spirit moving through the house where you don't even feel comfortable in your own home. Where I would go to work just to get away from the energy inside the house. And so at that point, we were like, no, this has to go. This has to go. So she left. And she originally moved in with us because her house had kind of gotten worn down over the years. And neither one of her or her boyfriend was fixing it. So we got our place. We offered her to move in. But the situation here got so toxic. The air conditioner broke because of the incessant. I mean, I say leave the doors closed because we have central air. She would leave the doors open. The AC overheated and the thermostat broke. So it was like a one thing after another. And finally, that was it. Because Lamont had just had his amputation. He comes home and the house is boiling hot. I'm at work trying to keep the house going. And this time she was at the house when he was at the hospital and left the door open. We got central air and heat. If you want to be outside, go outside. But no, see, this is the thing. You can't be good to some people. All you got to do is take care of yourself first, and everything else will fall into place. But now that since she's left, she's back over there, and now she's making the necessary changes for her own house to get her house back to where it needs to be.
Like she's getting FEMA to help her get a new trailer or something like that. Or she's getting, so she's supposed to be getting another trailer, a better trailer that she's able to live in, so that without the roof leaking, and they just got the roof fixed. But like my mom's been here for 2 years, and her boyfriend's been over there for 2 years, and he was supposed to have that thing, all that stuff fixed up. And I felt like if she was really worried about her place, she should have been on his butt to get that place fixed up. But now she has to go over there and get everything fixed up, because now she's like, okay, I'm living here. Now that I'm here, we're gonna get things situated. But it's like she bit the hand that was like more or less feeding her.
But now since we've done that, I guess it lit a fire under her to get her business and her affairs in order, which is what she's doing. So chosen ones, think about that now. You may go through some opposition.